starting out, kind of tell me how you guys got the roles.
Well, my whole process was a little different from theirs. I had probably only been in the audition thing, I probably got 3 callbacks, and then I met them on the last one. Versus them, they did 11, and then they met each other for
you were lucky because you weren't in LA, so you
Yeah.
couldn't just get called on a dime.
I know. So I was a lot different because I would
She had to
be in
fly in
Detroit,
every time.
so I would fly back. And I remember when I had met them, and then I literally flown back home right after that. Then they called me, so I literally was home for an hour, and then flew right back.
Oh wow,
it was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I never knew that either. Wow, I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, and then when I finally got it, I cried like a baby on the phone.
Did you? Who'd you call
I
first?
did. Who did I call first? I just know as soon as I saw his name pop up, I ran into my parents' room and I was like, Lee's calling. And my mom's like, answer it. And I'm like, oh, right. And I'm like, okay. And so they knew
funny.
as soon as that happened, and they were just all jumping. So it was family first, because I was at home. So yeah.
Cool.
I was in college at the time, and so I was going from class and getting up in the middle of class and leaving class to go do callbacks and auditions for this. And I was actually doing a school musical when I got the phone call that I got the role, and I was really excited.
Was it difficult? Was your teachers kind of stepping out of class and having to leave and go do auditions and stuff?
Yeah, it was a little difficult.
Did it give you a hard time? 'Cause usually they regret it once they see you on television.
Oh no, I got a lot of support. So
Okay, good.
I was supported. I think it was hard because it was the first time I ever had to leave in the middle of another project, and so I was in this musical, and we had to have an understudy come in because I had to fly to Atlanta, which was really heartbreaking for me because I don't like to let people down or commit myself to something and then not be able to do it. But this is a great opportunity, so it's okay. But I felt bad.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was excited at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And June?
I auditioned pretty much every day that I auditioned. You were there, I think, because we were in LA. So what happened was we auditioned. Generally, it's 3 or 4 auditions, and you find out if you get it. This was 11 or something. They would call us every day, and we would come in, and we didn't know what we were doing. One day we would be reading, the next day dancing, next day singing. One day we walked in, and Beyonce's choreographer, Frank Gatson, was there, and we had to learn Beyonce choreography from him on a dime. Just right then. Just learn it.
Wow.
So it was pretty crazy. It was an intense little couple weeks. And then we met Ryan while we were testing.
Okay.
And the rest is history. But yeah, when I got the call, I remember I screamed really loud, and Lee was like, "Oh God, it's so loud, bye," and hung up. Because I screamed in his ear on the phone.
Oh, man.
He was like, "Calm down."
That is hilarious. How do you guys connect with your character, or what do you do to connect with them?
I feel like for me and Alex are very different in a lot of ways. I mean, we grew up different. We live very different lives. She's traveled the world. I haven't. Upper East Side of New York. I'm from Detroit. So it's just a lot of different things. So for me, I had to use a lot of my imagination with this character. I had to put myself in her shoes and just kind of feel, how she would maybe feel. We definitely connect on fashion. I love fashion, and she loves fashion. And then when I step into her heels, I feel like her, almost instantly. I'm like, I'm Alex now. It's so ugly.
It is. Oh my God. Because you do that.
Yeah, that's great.
She walks on set and her face changes.
Oh my God.
You do. You go from Ryan to
I have my speakers on and
Alexandra.
everything, and yeah, she's so classy. I'm so not. I eat like a guy. It's terrible. But
That's
anyway,
a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that you
It's
can
a
kind of
balance, right?
It's a good balance.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I'm very different from Simone, but I think the way that I connect with her is I think she has a lot of resilience, and I think that a lot of people are going to be able to relate to it, and and I know that I definitely can relate to that as well.
Okay.
everyone goes through hard times, and we all like
I'm so
overcome.
sorry.
Oh no, I
heard
know.
Lee yelling. Yeah, I wasn't.
They're
laughing at
yelling
you.
for us right now. Lee,
Okay, I'm gonna
Daniel.
hold you along.
Oh no.
No, no, it's okay.
Keep going.
Keep doing what you need to do.
I wasn't laughing at her. I was
Gotcha.
laughing because I heard him yell.
No.
So Alexandria already suppresses life with drugs and alcohol. Do you already feel like that's a liability, like going in? Because it's like, soon as the show starts, she's already drinking and smoking.
Oh, that's Simone.
Simone,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Oh, no,
Simone,
it's
sorry.
okay.
So
Yeah.
as soon as it actually starts, but normally that comes later in music careers, you think?
Yeah, I think it just depends. I think that some people like have different moments in their life where they turn, not everybody, but people, if they turn to drugs or alcohol to heal, it's usually from pain. And I think that Simone has dealt with a lot of pain from a very young age. And so we'll see how this series progresses, and we'll see how she learns to cope with herself and her emotions and what has happened to her. And hopefully she'll find a healthier way to do it. And hopefully girls know watching the show that as they see Simone unravel, that they don't go down the same path as her.
Okay. And last question, Star seems to be really strong in who she is and kind of know where she wants to go. Where does that come from, the childhood she's had, or what do you think that comes from?
The childhood that she had built her into this it sort of created a monster from the system. You know, she was raised in foster care. She was separated from her sister, which I think was a breaking point for her. To have your mother die and be put in foster care is already traumatic. To have someone take your sister away and put them in another home when that's the only person in the world you know is cruel. And I think that she ended up hurt, and I think that she's the whole concept of hurt people, you know? So I think that's where that comes from, and I think that her need for fame is her need to have control of her life, and she feels like when she's famous, she'll be in control, and she can't be used. So I think that's where that comes from.